happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. On 1st down, Murray. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go. 60 outlaw. 55. X3. Let's go.
To throw on 2nd down is Romo. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a 1st down throw, Romo. It's caught by Bryant, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I don't know if there's any other way to put it, but that play was blown up right from the snap. How about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? It's almost like they were in the offensive huddle.
Yeah, it's one thing to stand him up from that 1-yard line. Pushing him back to the 5, though. Wow.
Yeah, I like what you just said there. Not just stand them up, but end up making a play on the other side of the line.
And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
With that shit, bro.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And he gets it to Bolden. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And a 49er first down.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Gore. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On second down, here's Kaepernick. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
That's retarded.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Following the penalty, it's Gore. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
What was going on? Still gave it to me.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't,
you remember that?
You just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy,
it was like 25. I think it was
there
like
to give
25
them the advantage.
And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19.
I'm not going to cap during that whole time.
Pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Nah, not against you. I'm talking about when I played against. Yeah, that shit was just.
Bro, I burned your corners every play.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw.
I'm a boss's ass.
And that is incomplete.
Fucking chewed the clock,
Took
man.
a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I must have switched it.
That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
552, 552. I'm coming after you. Hey, box drop.
No!
Box drop.
I just switched the I just fucked my opening.
52 is the mic right here. Hey, wahoo! Hey, pick it up.
Now Romo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch Mike. Watch the
You almost think nothing to somebody's face.
Romo now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. They were moving the ball well early in the drive, but now it's 4th down. 3 straight incompletions all of a sudden could be their final play.
And with that type of pressure, how are they going to handle it? What do you call in this situation? Personally, I got to give the ball to my best player with the play he likes to run best.
56. You got nothing to run. You got, hey,
Marcus, what's wrong with what I just said?
Switch it.
You know.
Switch it.
I'm not even.
Alpha.
I done told y'all.
56, the mark boy, 56. Check 56. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
I don't see
Check
a lot.
13.
Yeah, I know that.
Check 13. Big end, big end, big
Can't
end.
be upset at what I say.
He's coming. Double up.
That's how I'm thinking.
On fourth down, Romo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5.
Yo!
Got a timeout. 9
Let's go,
seconds
bro.
remaining.
Brian.
Let's fucking go, man. It's on the line right here, baby. Come on. All right.
On the line.
He did it, bro. He did it. Packers it.
Y'all restarted the game?
He did it. Packers it. He
Marcus,
did it.
why-
He did it. He did it. Packers it.
Marcus, why did it restart? It's showing me against you.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hopefully,
I was about to say you're looking at the wrong screen.
no, I'm looking at the same screen. They just started all the way from the beginning. I closed out and joined that. Okay, DeMarcus, what you gonna do, bro? You gotta go see money play, man. 2 timeouts in 9 seconds. You on your own 5. You on his 5. What you gonna do, bro?
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
You can run it in.
Reverse 6-6. Pull it
5 yards.
A shotgun handoff. This is Murray now.
Right up the middle.
Fucking Murray, baby.
Cross and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Are you gonna go for 2 is the question.
So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
That doesn't do anything.
So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff,
That was
we're looking
forking.
at an extra period to decide.
I'm clipping that. The game was on the line, my nigga.
That was 4th and 10, I think. And that is just awesome.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out,
Yeah,
and they'll
also
bring it out to the
Abdul,
25.
The coffin kickoff that you did, that Coggins got the slant with Des Bryant on. That was wild.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, That gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Spare chain.
No, check that. Go like 52 right here.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to loft one deep. He's got a man complete.
Did y'all not see me put niggas on deep zones? Did y'all not see me niggas put niggas on deep zones? Did y'all not see that?
Huge play.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I was looking at that the whole
67
time.
yards.
Nah, that's
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Wait, if you score the touchdown,
what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Bro, these niggas be hoeing my shit, fool. These niggas be hoeing my shit, fool. These niggas really be hoeing my shit, bro. These niggas be hoeing my shit, bro. I did the same shit and it fumbled.
That could be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Get real.
I guarantee those knees he probably gonna pick it up. You getting blessed, bro.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Better ball security, but not much else to show for it. You know, Charles, just thinking about it, plenty of recent conference championship games have needed OT to decide who goes to the Super Bowl.
And we can go back a little ways, can't we? Go back 2012. Giants in San Francisco. That was an overtime game. The Giants ended up going on to the Super Bowl. How about the one where the Giants went to Green Bay, Lambeau, and beat the Magic of that stadium in that freezing, bitterly cold game and got it done there.
Yeah, it was 2008. It was absolutely freezing, and they went on to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl that year. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. That's to at least get them a lead here in overtime. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime.
Regardless,
and in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go.
Even if the time goes out,
regained the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense.
I said even though it says 230, even if I don't score by 230, I still got another chance.
They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold it, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
This is taken at his 4.
You're telling me in the playoffs.
Yeah, you don't. It doesn't run out by clock. The only way games. If I throw a pick now, game's done.
That's kind of.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Why does that shit keep happening, bro?
Now Romo with his first throw of OT. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Murray. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre with the Vikings has the destiny, but they're in New Orleans. It's the Saints. And they get it done. And in overtime, go on to the Super Bowl. They won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
Yep. A couple of the more memorable ones for sure. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call.
Mike 52. Hey, pick your game up. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, Sam off. Ship. No. Off. SOS. Smooth. SOS. Slam. Snap.
From the 50, it's Romo. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
For a rookie first rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
And here's your ball game, down 3 in overtime, but they're going for this thing on 4th down.
We got to step it up.
Okay.
Banjo.
Dude, don't say that.
He got him right where I want him, I guess. If he looking at it like that, it's 4 receivers, 3 other receivers.
How did the Marcus? Oh, dude, you called 2 timeouts?
Oh, you don't get more timeouts.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
For the game, man. 4th and 16. For the game, man. What you gonna come up with, Marcus?
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, Team 6. Under 10. 10. Out. Leo.
They do snap it. Now Romo. He completes it to Bryant. That, the definition of a do-or-die play, but they keep this overtime session going. Some big takedown as the game continues. They had to have that 4th down conversion. They made it.
And you and I have both seen play callers and play sheets. Menus.
This is a demigod. What is
this? A touchdown, a big play. They went to that section right there and dialed that one up.
Oh my God, Abdul.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty.
This game is cut after that one. I think Abdul bought his control on that one.
Just punch the mess out of your desk.
From the gun, here's Romo. And the pressure gets to Romo as he goes down.
You're making a duel demon out here, man.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Super Saiyan.
General West. Hey, Echo. 56.
That was right.
Murray. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
That happened to me, but I'll probably go back to
In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
Oh, my God. Bro, switch to conservative tackling, man. That's only going for it. Sitting around.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Marcus, you gonna make this? You gonna make a deal breaker TV?
Out of the gun, Romo. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Good positioning, and it's picked off. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, you know, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Dang, man. The Marcus, you good, bro?
Yeah. I made the wrong read. That was my fault.
I want to give it away.
I made the wrong read and I faded it. Because that's usually what I should. I read the wrong. I was reading the safety, which was you, but I didn't think he would have caught the pick. I shouldn't have faded it. I should have if I'd have just threw it, he probably would have caught it. Or if I'd have just ran a curl route or something, probably. I didn't expect to win anything.
He did force 2 4th and wherever great.
I've
35.
The 4th and 16 was even more difficult. You had rushers and it was an extra 6 yards.
Yeah.